Okay. Now as the group one, now let me introduce the our group assignment. This is the first group assignment, report 3, my circle. Uh, this is made by me. Yeah. The system is a cross registration system, and the instructor is Dr. Ahmed Ahmed, and the group member is uh, like this. It's written here. Now, let me introduce uh, my system, the cross registration system. uh, MySQL is a standard language used for managing relational databases. In the context of a cross registration system, SQL is used to create and modify database schemas, define tables to store course information, students' details, and enrollment records. SQL queries are used to retrieve and manipulate data stored in the database. It provides a powerful and standardized way to interact with the database and perform various operations such as inserting, updating, and deleting data. And then number 2, data definition. Definition three entities, three type entities. Table 1, the first table is students, and the primary key is student ID. The other attributes are name, email, major. That's all. And the second table is course, the second entity, and the attributes are course ID. And it is also the primary key, and the other is course name, instructor, and department. Okay, this is the chart of the course. And the third entity is enrollment, like registration. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 attributes in the enrollment. Enrollment ID is the primary key, and the student ID is integer. Course ID is also integer. The enrollment dates. Okay, and these are the 3 tables I made in course registration system. Third, data manipulation. These are the examples about this manipulation. Just show it to you. Here it is. Here question 10. Join clause. And the final is the conclusion. From the practice, it exactly shows that MySQL, namely the most popular database application, can figure out nearly all the problems in the database. It can store the raw data and arrange them in order easily and efficiently. Of course, it takes time for us to get used to it. Wherever it's used, it's really practical in social problems. Okay, let me show you the second report, normalization. This is designed by the other 2 group members, Wu Jichen and He Yefeng. And the system is borrow book system. There are 7 contents, 7 areas. We have 7 sequences. And the first is introduction. The book loan management system is a system composed of people and computers, which can manage the entry, storage, maintenance, processing, and output of book information and borrower information. The management personnel will feedback the borrowing result to the borrower. According to the relevant information of the book and the borrowing status of the borrower, the library borrowing management system is not only a computer-based machine system that can provide borrowing assistance to managers, but also a technical system. Through the information flow management within the organizations and among multiple organizations on the entire lending chain. The overall optimization of the borrowing business is realized, and the operation control of the borrowed books and the efficiency of the borrowing process are improved. At the same time, the book borrowing and closing management system is a transactional management information system. And the second procession, logical database design. The main purpose of the book borrowing management system is to use database software to compile and management software to realize multiple management of books. Readers and daily work. At the same time, a complete argument is given for the analysis and design process of the whole system. Book lending management system is a new model of database data management based on centralized and unified planning. The management of books and readers is actually the management of data of books and readers. The completion of this system will undoubtedly provide great help for the management personnel in the library borrowing management system. The third procession is table record. This is ERD, entity relation diagram. Reader, find order, the loan, through loan management, we have borrow dates, return date. Oh, we have spelling mistake. And these are the photos that our group member takes. The chart. This is about AF. Right? This is the first AF. This is the second AF. The last one. Answer. Through my comparison, my ERD graph is consistent with the information in report 1, with foreign keys pointing to the primary key and relying on the primary key to ensure the consistency and the integrity of data. And this is the first report, ERD, and it is designed by He Yifeng and Li Zhaoxin. The system is user registration system. Introduction. It has how many processions? Six processions. And the first introduction. The purpose of the project is to produce a data model for user registration system. The data model will define the structure and the relationship of the user data, ensuring efficient storage, retrieval, and management of user information. By creating a data model, we can establish the necessary files, constraints, and rules for registering users in system. The second, case background. The user registration system is a component of various applications and platforms that require users' accounts for personalized access and functionality. It is used by individuals who want to create an account and gain access to the system's features and service. The user's registration process typically involves collecting and storing users' information securely. When a user intends to register, they are presented with a registration form where they provide necessary details such as name, email address, and password. Additional information such as date of birth, address, and contact number may also be requested depending on the system's requirements. The user submits the registration form and the system validates the provided information. The system may perform various checks during the registration process, including verifying the uniqueness of the email address of user name, enforcing password requirements. etc. A minimum length, complexity, and ensuring the user agrees to terms and conditions or privacy policies. If all validation checks pass, the user's information is stored securely in the system's database. Once registered, users can log into the system using their credentials and access personalized features, settings, and contents. User registration enables personalized experiences, authentications, and authorization within the system. The third procession, business process and rules. First, user registration. Users provide their details, such as name, email address, and password. The system validates the provided information, ensuring it meets the required criteria. This includes checks for unique email addresses, user's name, and password complexity. Second, account creation and activation. After successfully validation, the system creates a user account and securely stores the user's information. The user receives a confirmation email to activate their account. Once the account is activated, the user can log in to the system using their credentials. This simplified version captures the key steps involved in the user's registration process, focusing on the essential actions required from the user and the system. Please note that additional process or rules may be necessary based on your specific system requirements. The fourth process is conceptual database design. First, user register accounts in applications and platforms. Users register account. And the second, after registration, users can use their account to log in to the system. The account login system. And the fifth, entity relationship diagram, ERD. It's the ERD diagram. And the final conclusion. In conclusion, the user registration system involves a single entity. The user entity represents the users who register in the system. The ERD depicts the user entity with attributes such as user ID, name, email, and password. The user ID attribute serves as the primary key to uniquely identify each user. The ERD for the user registration system is straightforward, reflecting the simplicity of the system functionality. It captures the essential entity and attributes involved in the user registration process. The systems allow users to provide their information, validate it, and create a user account upon successful registration. The activation of the account is confirmed through a confirmation email. Okay, that's all. That's all the assignments. The three reports our group members made. Okay, that's it.